That's right. Well, let's go right to the phone lines before we jump into any news, because that's what we do right here on Blog Talk Radio Fantasy Sports Channel. This is the Fantasy Grit Live Show. We give it to you live. Before I actually go to the phones, let's give out the text number. That's right. For some of you guys that are kind of new and checking out the show for the first time, we get text. We give you guys emails. We give you guys the phone number. We give you 3 different opportunities to call in or get your questions answered right here on the show live on Blog Talk Radio. So the number, here we go, 210-685-5098. That's the text line. If you want to hit us up because you're too nervous, you can't get the fingers on it, why don't you send us an email? The email address is fantasygridonlive@yahoo.com. And that's right, we give you guys a telephone number. If you're man enough to call into the show, 646-716-9118. All right, Mark, let's go to the telephone line from the 816 area code. Welcome to Fantasy Gridiron Live.
I'm man enough, and I'm glad I called in. You've been helping me all season long, Mr. Greco and Maki C.
Yeah, you're calling from a different number. I didn't know who that was.
I'm on the road. I'm actually traveling to the Jacksonville Green Bay game.
Well, then, you know what? I can't do it without giving you your proper intro. Ladies and gentlemen, he is Mr. Tony Sincata.
His charm is so contagious, vaccines have been created for it. He is the only man to ever ace a Rorschach test. Every time he goes for a swim, dolphins appear. Alien abductors have asked him to probe them. His legend precedes him, the way lightning precedes thunder. He is
Mr. Tony Sincata. Tony, good morning. I didn't know you were going to be out here, buddy. Welcome to the program. Always a pleasure, as we've done for the last 14 weeks, to have you on, helping us out as one of our fantastical hosts. Good morning. What's going on?
I'm all fired up this morning. Got a couple playoff matchups. You know what? It's big things now. We got a lot of guys injured, a lot of guys speculating on playing, and then a lot of teams playing for bye. So it's all fired up time. It's time to make the money.
All right, well, let's do that. Let's help these guys out. We'll go right to the phone line from the 773 area code. Good morning. Welcome to Fantasy Gridiron Live.
Hey, guys. It's the Monkeys. Happy holidays.
Hey, happy holidays, Monkey. What's going on?
Okay, I got a little couple of questions here. I did okay. I played that Pierre Thomas on Thursday, so I made a pretty good call there. But I got 5 guys. I need 3 of them. MJD, Dominic Rhodes, Brandon Marshall, Larry Fitzgerald, or Wes Welker. Need 3 of them.
Oh, okay. I will tell you, and not to spoil my bust this week, I have MJD as a bust this week, so I can't go with him. I like Rhodes against the Lions, I like Marshall, and I like Fitzy. Those would be the 3 that I would go with. Who do you, Marky C? Who do you got? I'm going to have to agree with you, Paul. I mean, make sure Joseph Adai doesn't play, but Rhodes, Marshall, and Fitz, in my opinion, good matchups. And, Dominic Rhodes, I mean, the fact that they played Detroit, he's been, solid all season long. And the last time he got a full workload, he torched Green Bay. So I think he's in for a good game this week. It's tough to sit Wes Welker, in my opinion, considering they play Oakland and they're not going to mark him with Namdi Asamoah. But go with Marshall. He's got a lot more potential and bigger upside, as Welker only has 1 touchdown this year. What about you, Tony Sincata, on the road? To us each and every week. What's up, buddy?
We're unified on that one. We're unified there, so you're in good hands there. You're all set, buddy. Okay,
there you go.
Good luck, guys. That was great. Bye-bye.
All right, so you're looking at Rhodes, Marshall, and Fitzy, bro. Good luck this week, man. Hopefully
we'll do it.
The money.
I'll pull it out.
All right. Pull it out. Swing it around and shake it more than 3 times. Remember what the word is. You're playing with yourself. Moving on to the 609 area code. Good morning. Welcome to Fantasy Gridiron Live.
Hey, good morning, guys. It's Alan again. It's been my 5th week with you guys. You've been doing me good. 11-3. Hey, my son lost last week, so I got to be his guy. I'm the one I asked for that. I got a couple questions. I played Forte. He gave me 20 points on Thursday, and I played Hester, so I'm up 28-0 with his guys going. It's a PPR league. You get 10 points for a rushing touchdown for the rushing touchdown, a point for every reception. But I got CJ and Portis. Portis kind of scares me, but he's got a good matchup. I like Johnson, but I also I want to know between those 2, and I also wanted to know. I also got Miami's defense. I can pick up New England's defense. I want to know what's doing that. and I also have Akers and Nading from San Diego, the kickers. What are your thoughts on those three options?
Okay, so just so I have this right, so my boys can pick. You have CJ and Portis. You got to pick one of those two.
I got one of those two as running back.
Okay.
And,
all right. Then on defense, you're starting Miami, but you have the option of picking up New England.
That is correct.
Okay, and then you have Akers with the possibility of signing Name.
Yeah, I do have Nading on my team. I can use him also.
Okay, so let's start there. Right now, there's a wind advisory in Kansas City. I know I didn't do the weather report to start the show, but there's a weather advisory in Kansas City. I would not go with Name there from San Diego. I would definitely sit in and go with Akers, who's going up against Cleveland. Your defense, Miami defense, another one of my bus picks, so I'm giving it to you early. I sit Miami. I pick up New England against Oakland. And as far as your running backs, I go CJ over Portis. I think he's got the better option. I mean, to me, he's just a better running back at this point. Portis is playing with injuries, so that's where I go. I go CJ, I dump Miami, I pick up New England, and I go with Akers. Marky, what about you?
I agree with all three of those, Paul. I mean, the thing with that New England-Miami switch right there is the 49ers, they've been getting the job done. Sean Hill, might look ugly doing it, but the guy scored double-digit fantasy points in each of the weeks he's played. And I think that San Francisco can go to Miami, put some points on the board. In New England against Oakland, I'm from the Bay Area, and there's some teams that probably can, play good defense against the Raiders offense. So I'm going to have to agree with all three of your there, Paul.
How about you there, Tony Sincata?